and you must serve to score. Ladies and gentlemen, right now I'd like to welcome to the court Miss Universe Canada 2017 and my good friend, Laura Howe.
Hello everyone and welcome to One Volleyball Premier League's opening night. We're just getting underway here with the opening ceremony, so to speak, as we'll introduce both teams and everybody coming up shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, request you please take your seats. We'll not stand in the aisles as we will shortly be taking off the lights, like now. Madawaska, Madness, and their number one, Liam Gray. Omari Young. Jordan Stevens. Jordan Rivera, Eric Matson, Joe Henry, Joe Howe, Chris Town, L.P.
Okay, after that epic introduction, we're just about ready to get underway with the first match of the opening night of the One Volleyball Premier League. Welcome everybody joining us on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Glad you're with us. We're getting started as teams will have their first chats and get ready to go. We've got the Madawaska Madness taking on Beach Hops in the first match. We'll see what this year holds for all these teams. We'll see how this goes. My name is Garrett May. I'll be your commentary for this evening as we're getting ready to get started. We'll see who's coming out for both teams. Looks like for the Madawaska Madness, we're going to have number 5, Jordan Figuera starting. Number 11, Jack Peckham. Number 9, Chris Tao. Number 3, Joran Zeman. Number 12, Phil James. Number 10, Louis Pierre Mayville. And at libero, Eric Matson. As we look over to Beach Hops, got number 6, the libero. That's Trevor McLaughlin. Number 1, Andrew Shotbolt. Number 3, Yasmin Cole. Number 10, Grant Lynch. Number 9, Alexa Miladnovich. And of course, number 15, Terrell Bramwell. As we're ready to get underway here with the first match, new scoring system for those of you who don't know. We're playing 3 sets to 15. Win by 2. As soon as any team gets to 14, it's a cap at 14 points. But then we'll enter side-out scoring as the first serve from Shotbolt comes, and he steps over the line. Start to the season for the One Volleyball Premier League is a foot fault. Tough start for Beach Hops. 1-0 for the Madness. As they're up 1-0, that'll be Figuera back to serve. Hopefully this effort will be a little bit better. He starts off with a spin and a net flipper. That'll score. Big ace from Figuera to start, so the Madness up 2-0 to start the game. Figuera will go back to serve again. Not a great start for Beach Hops here. As Figuera is back to serve again, we'll see if he can have some more luck this time. And he crushes it out of bounds. Okay, so we've got a foot fault, a missed serve, and a net flipper to start this season. Haven't had a single spike so far. That's okay, we're patient. Number 10, Grant Lynch back to serve for Beach's Hops. He'll go back to serve. Floats it into Tao, passes it up. Figuera in the middle to Phil James. And our first kill of the One Volleyball Premier League season goes to Phil James on the excellent quick set there as he pounds it into position 1. Chris Tao will go back to serve. It's now 3-1 for the Madness. As Tao pops in a spin, and that's an ace! As Chris Tao rips an ace. So a couple aces early for the Madness as they go up 4-1 early. As Tao's back to serve again. He's looking for another ace. This one shanked a little bit from Shotbolt. Back set to Bramwell. And the triple block, he hits it off the block of Zeman. And that's a side out for Beach Hops. As Bramwell will go back to serve. One of the top players from the past few seasons of the One Volleyball Premier League. He's back to serve. His team down 2-4. Remember, these sets only to 15 points. As Bramwell hits a serve, passed well. Outside to Louis Pierre Manville, dug up by McLaughlin. C-ball to Bramwell. And he hits that out of bounds. Didn't get a great approach on that. Players looking for a touch from referee Brad Gerardo, a.k.a. the Arrow. I don't know, I just made that up. Phil James back to serve. Score is 5-2 in favor of Madness early here in this first set, the first match of the One Volleyball Premier League. Phil James floats it in, passed well by Shotbolt outside to Yasmin Cole, and he bounces it! You know we like to see that. That's a huge bounce from Yasmin Cole. As he's now going to go back to serve. It's 3-5. Yas Cole back at the line. Beach Hops looking to get something going here. Down early in this first set. The first set worth 1 point in the standings. That serve goes in, passed well by Tao. Back set to Zeman. Soft touch there by James Battison, but it goes out the back. This first set worth 1 point, the second set worth 2 points, and the third set worth 3 points. So lots of points up for grabs, just not in this first set, as teams will get familiar with each other as Zeman's back to serve. He pops it in. Set outside to Shotbolt. He gets blocked by Figuera, as this will be a free ball sent over. Oh, and a short volley from Bramwell. And Jack Peckham just not near that. Wasn't expecting it to be so short. He'd like to have that one back, as it'll be James Battison back to serve. 4-6. As a spinner into Louis-Pierre Manville. The pipe set to Tao, and he pounds that one. Nice set there. Nice pound by Tao as he puts that pipe down. No celebration though. It's early in this One Volleyball Premier League season, the first match, but you know we love seeing the celebrations, boys. Let's get hype. 7-4 as LP Mainville's back to serve. You know he'll rip the spinner. He pounds it off the tape, and that's good for an ace from Louis-Pierre Manville. So the Madness with 3 or 4 aces here early. Doing well from the service line. Beach hops, a few misses, and a foot fault to start the game. So not the greatest start as the Madness look to take advantage. Manville back to serve again. And he rips that one out of bounds. So plenty of missed serves. A couple kills, a couple blocks, a free ball kill. We've seen it all already in this first part of this first set. Here, Beach Hops versus the Madawaska Madness as it's Alexa Miladinovic back to serve. As he's going to float it in. The back quick to Peckham, dug up there. Back set to Bramwell. And he pounds that high and deep. That's going to be a net touch though. Oh, nobody likes to see the net touch. Let the boys play. Just kidding. He was all over the net. Point there to Beach Hops. As Alexa Miladinovic is back to serve. He'll serve again. It's 6-10. Floats it in deep there. Pass by Matson. C-ball to Zeman. He gets blocked by Andrew Shotbold. He's fired up about that one. As he got blocked by Zeman earlier, he gets him back. Little flex as he turns around. No chirping yet. Guys not talking through the net just yet. It's early in the season. Teams still getting to know each other, but we'll keep our eye on that as this match progresses. Miladinovic back to serve again. Tough pass there by Tao. Outside to Tao. High off the block. Dug up. Back set to Bramwell. He's tight. Goes over top with the roll shot. Matson unable to make the dig as it came up high on him. He wasn't ready for it. As it's all tied up at 8 now after the serving troubles for Beach Hops. A couple of float serves from Alexa Miladinovic. Steady things out, and we're all tied up at 8. Float serve comes in there tough. Passed well by Matson. Middle set to Peckham as he puts that one away. High and deep, the middle pound. Gotta love that. As the libero can serve in the One Volleyball Premier League, so Peckham's gonna head off. Eric Matson gonna stay in to serve, as we'll see what he's got for a serve. Keep in mind, these sets at 14 points turn into side-out scoring as Matson hits that serve out of bounds. Maybe should have kept Peckham in. Just kidding, Eric. You'll get him next time. At 14 points in these sets, we'll go to side-out scoring. That means you can only score on your serve. So we'll see how that factors in as we inch closer to the end of this first set. It's 9-9. Shotbolt back to serve. Does not foot fault this time, but he hits it out the back. So a bunch of missed serves for Beach Hop. Who knows how much they'd be up, as Madness has had tough time siding out. It's okay. It's going to be Figuera back to serve, up 10-9. As Figuera steps back to rip into the spin. Lefty spinner. That's a tough pass there. Dug up by McLaughlin. Volleyed over short. Matson all over that, but a little bit of a shank back. Oh! And the back tip set by Figuera to Phil James. And he puts that down. No block there. Eric Matson, I'm sure, would like to have a better pass on that, but put down well by Figuera and James at the net. Well done. As Figuera's back to serve, it's 11-9. As he pounds that out of bounds. We've got so many missed serves in this first set. Teams just looking to pound these spin serves. Haven't seen many in, though. It's okay. We'll see how the strategy adjusts as this match goes on. But it'll be Grant Lynch back to serve for Beach Hops. As he floats it way out of bounds and not another missed serve. Come on, boys. Crowd's getting antsy as we get a good look there from both of our cameras here on Facebook Live and YouTube. Crowd's starting to fill up as people fill in here looking to check out these matches at the One Volleyball Premier League opening night. Be Chris Tao back to serve. He'll rip a spin. Passed up well by Shotbolt. Quick set to Battison, and he puts that down. Great pass by Shotbolt to get Battison the option there. Put down well. It'll be Terrell Bramwell back to serve. It's 11-12. We're getting close to the end of this first set. It's a tight one so far. as Bramwell is going to take a rip on it into the net. So yet another missed serve from Beach Hops. I almost want to yell out, boys, get your serve in. But that would be not fair. I'm the commentator. I've got to stay impartial here. Phil James back to serve for the Madawaska Madness. 13 serving 11. He floats it in. Shot will pass up well. Outside set. That goes over the net. And Zeman gets up and throws that down. So now we're at 14 points here for the Madawaska Madness. Now to win this set, they have to score on their serve. For Beach Hops to come back, they're going to have to side out and also only score on their serve. So we'll see how this plays out as both teams looking to score on their serve. The Madness a chance to end it right here. Beach Hops need a side out. See ball to Bramwell. Off the block, soft touch. Setters out as Figueroa plays that. Phil James the high ball to Zeman. As he rolls it off the block. Looking to high ball here to Louis Pierre. It's off the net. He rolls it and nobody's there! And that'll do it here in set number 1 as the Madawaska Madness take it with a score of 15-11. The side-out scoring not coming into play as the Madness win it right away as teams will change sides as we switch it up here once again. That worth 1 point in the grand scheme of things. Sets 2 and 3 worth 2 and 3 points respectively. So we'll see how this plays out as we progress through this match. I'm good. So as we get geared up for set number 2, I'm sure Beach Hops coaching staff has got to be looking at that set and saying, boys, we missed like 7 serves. We missed over half our serves. And when we kept our serving, we tied it up at 8 and then gaffed it with a bunch of missed serves and couldn't side out. And if you're the Madawaska Madmen, I think your coach, you got to be saying, hey, we caught a bit of a break there. Yeah, we earned a few points, but we hit a roll shot on set point to win. Can't expect that that's going to get it done. So keep in mind, if Beach Hops ends up winning sets 2 and 3, they would get 2 points for set number 2, 3 points for set number 3. And would end up with 5 points to the Madness's 1. If Madness win this set and don't win the last one, it's all tied up and we'll go to point differential to decide the winner of the match. Things will be quick as we move through these matches quickly. Hoping to get some excitement in these games. Hoping to have these boys leave it all out in the court. We've seen quite a few missed serves though. So we'll see how that progresses as we move throughout the match. Once again, my name is Garrett May. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel, Yes Guy Gaming. Do all sorts of volleyball video game commentary where I play volleyball video games and just have a laugh. Hopefully what we're trying to do here tonight at the One Volleyball Premier League, have some fun and watch some exciting volleyball. We'll see how it goes. And it looks like we're ready to get back underway. Here was set number 2, teams back out on the court. Seeing some substitutions. Some new players coming in for the Madawaska Madness. Looks like we've got Omar Young coming in the middle. No changes it looks like for Beach Hops. It also looks like we've got Zane Grossinger coming in for the Madness. Coach and owner Howie Grossinger's son. Maybe a little bit of favoritism there. I'm just kidding, Zane. Great setter. As he'll start us off in set number 2 with a tough float. And an ace! Right on cue from Zane Grossinger. He'll smile about that one as he's fired up about that. First points in the One Volleyball Premier League career. And he's in with an ace. As he'll serve again. Another tough serve, passed well by McLaughlin. In the middle there to Battison as he puts that down. tie things up at 1. When Beach Hops can pass, they run that middle very well, where most of their kills have come from. Middle and the back set to Bramwell. As it'll be Bramwell back to serve, 1 apiece. As he crushes that one out of bounds. So the missed serve trend continues. It'll be Chris Tao back to serve. He'll rip the spin, and that's way out of bounds. So teams exchanging missed serves. So it's 2-all. It'll be Yaz Cull back to serve. He'll rip the spin. That one's in, passed up by Matson. Back set to Zeman. That'll go off the antenna. So another error, this time in the Beach Hops' favor, as they're up 3-2. It'll be called back to serve again, up 3-2. He'll crush that in. That passed well by Chris Tao. Outside set to Manville, and he bounces that with authority. Always gotta love the bounce. You get a one-on-one like that, yeah, the smart thing to do is hit it high, hard to deep, but really, we're looking for the bounce. As Eric Matson will stay in again to serve, this time taking out Omar Young. He missed his serve last time. We'll see. He goes with the float this time. It's in. Tough pass there by McLaughlin. See ball to Bramwell as he just rolls that in. Dug up by Matson. Shoot set. Dug up. Outside. And that goes out of bounds. Oh, and they get a touch call. I didn't see it, but they were certain of it. Referee Brad Gerardo, a.k.a. the Spider. I'm just kidding. His nickname's not the Spider. I just made that up on the call. James Battison back to serve. 4 serving 3. And that's in the net. So the missed serves continue. 4-all. There's been 4 missed serves so far. Half the team's points have been scored on missed serves. So the crowd getting a bit antsy. Looking for some more serves in the court. It'll be Zeman back to serve. That's in. Passed up there. Outside. Sharp angle hit. Dug up by Manville. That'll go off the basketball hoop. Looks like we were going to play that. Looks like we played off the ceiling. So it'll be Alexa Milodinovic back to serve. It's 5-4 in favor of the Beach. I think we're just clearing up if we play it off the ceiling or not. Still unsure. He'll float it in. Passed up well there by Tao. See-ball to Zeman. Dug up by Cull. And a net touch. Hate to see the net touch ending rallies early after the great dig, but that'll do it. Point goes to the Madness. As Louis Pierre Manville back to serve. It's 5-all. He rolls it in. Pipe there to Cull. Blocked. Dug up. Bramwell saves it. Oh, Milodinovic almost got to it. The one hand over. Can't quite make it. As the point will go to the Madness. We'll get a substitution. As Shotbolt is back in for Fanton. I guess coach didn't like what he saw. Keep in mind there's unlimited substitutions in the One Volleyball Premier League, so coaches have the free reign to put in who they want when they want. So Manville back to serve again. Passed up by McLaughlin. Pipe there to Cull. Dug up by Manville. He's got a few digs. Outside there to Bramwell. The tip play. Dug up by Grossinger. Outside to Tao. He tips it in the block. Covered. High ball. A-ball to Zeman. He rolls it in. Dug up. That needs to be on the net. Outside to Bramwell. He pounds it. Matson playing out of position 1. Almost gets the dig. But that goes over and out. That'll tie the game up at 6. So some frantic action here. Looks like the Madness had their players playing in a bunch of different positions there. Looks like Manville's going to ask about something. Timeout. Something. Madsen maybe looking to get some tape. Something, some frantic play. It's 6-all as we're here in the second set. As it looks like the teams come back out on the court. Bit of an issue with Zane Grossinger. Looked like he jammed his finger. They're looking to get the trainer out to get some tape. Unable to find one. So they're going to make a substitution. As Figueroa is going to come back in for Grossinger. Joel Hannon thought he was going in. Coach got him a bit excited, but it'll be just the setter coming in as Figueroa comes back in. They won the first set with him in. It's 6-all as Grossinger is going to look to get his finger taped. While he's on the bench, it'll be Fanton. Back to serve. He passed up well by Madsen. Outside to Tao, and he pounds it. Pretty clean side out from the Madness there. Passed up well by Madsen. Figueroa making that set outside. We'll get another substitution. Like I said, unlimited substitutions. Look like Beach Hops are just going to make all those subs that they want. I would if I was coach. As Shotbull comes back in. The float goes right to him, passes it up to the net, outside to Cole. The roll shot. Crafty roll shot from Cole. As that goes over the block, landing short. Nobody near that one. As it'll be Grant back to serve. Grant Lynch, but he'll get subbed out. Number 2, Sam Cloak's coming in. Got a little bit eager. You got to wait your turn to get in there, buddy. He'll head to the back line to serve. Here comes the float from Cloak. Tough serve there. Passed up well by Tao. Pipe set to Manville. And that's blocked by Battison. And he gets fired up. He's looking to get some energy going for his team. Come on, boys. Let's get it going. Let's get some action here, Battison. Big block from Batty. It's going to be Cloak to serve again. He's going to float it. Oh, and almost got the net flipper. But that's going to come back onto their side. Beach Hops with the missed serve. Grant Lynch coming back in to get liberated out for Trevor McLaughlin. It'll be Figueroa back to serve. He's got that lefty spin serve from over in position 5. So he crushes that one out of bounds. The missed serves continue. More missed serves on the way. As it'll be Terrell Bramwell back to serve up 9-8. So Beach Hops were in a similar position last set. Gaffed it. We'll see if they can hold on here. Bramwell, the flub hit out of bounds. So a free point there to the Madness. As it's 9-9, Chris Tao back to serve. That goes off the tape. That's a block at the net. The Madness take a 1-point lead. Similar story to the first set. Things were tied up around 8 or 9. Madness with the play to go up 10-9. It'll be Tao to serve again. He rips that, and that's an ace. As Chris Tao crushes that shot ball with the shank up into the stands. That'll bring a timeout from Beach Hops. As the Madness are up 11-9. So the missed serves proving crucial for Beach Hops. It's 11-9. Madness in position to take this second set and take a commanding lead in this match. Once again, if you've skipped ahead in this YouTube video, in the One Volleyball Premier League, the sets are scored differently. First set is worth 1 point, second set worth 2, third set worth 3 points. Your total will contribute to the standings throughout the round robin play. So teams, every set matters. Every set matters. Once you get to 14 points, it'll turn into side-out scoring, meaning you can only score on your serve. As Tao serves again. After the timeout, passed up well. Middle set to Battiston. Oh, and Madsen was not ready for that. As Madison with another kill. I'm not keeping track, but if I was, he might be leading in kills. As it'll be Yaz Cull back to serve. He'll take a rip. And that's out of bounds. So another missed serve for Beach Hops. I may start counting the missed serves. I'm not sure that I'm that interested, but we'd like to see more serves in the court. The Madness have kept their serves in, and it's proved useful as they have a 2-point lead. Mattson going with the float, gets the 2 pass from Shotboat, who gets set outside. Off the block, Mattson with the dig, high ball to Manville. That's a big block from Battiston, who's proving to be the MVP of this set. Almost certainly leading in points in this match right now. Gets a big block, he's fired up. Bringing some energy to this squad. Batty, if you're watching back this later, well done. Keep it coming, buddy. As he's back to serve, we'll see what he brings. He's got that float. A little bit of trouble. Middle set. Bramwell unable to make the dig. That's Peckham on the kill. As Madness keeps that 2-point lead, they're up 13-11. Keep in mind though, once you get to 14 points, it turns into side-out scoring. Another substitution. I guess they like Fanton coming in for the block and Shotbolt coming in to pass and side out. Those guys are keeping warm just from running in and out of the court the whole time. As Zeman rips the serve, it's in. Pass tight. And a net touch there from Mladenovic. So that'll bring us to set point here for the Madness. So once again, we go to side-out scoring. So the Madness need to end this set on their serve. Teams can only score points on their serve. He rips an ace, passed well by Shotbolt. C-ball to Bramwell, and a huge block from Louis-Pierre Manville. That will end set number 2 as the Madawaska Madness take it with a score of 15-11 with a couple of blocks and some earned points at the end of that set to take it as they take the first 2 sets. So that'll bring their score for this match up to 3. But keep in mind, this last set is worth 3 points. So Beach Hops, not completely out of this yet, can save face if they bring it for this 3rd and final set. Battiston brought some excellent play, looking to get some better play from the rest of the team. As teams are getting ready to come back out and resume this match, this 3rd and final set. The Madawaska Madness in control, having won the first 2 sets. Gotta be honest, made a few plays late, but the missed serves from Beach Hop really killing them. Really killing them. Missed way too many serves, didn't have many opportunities to make plays. Battiston a standout with a couple of kills, a couple of blocks, but not a ton else coming from that squad. Gonna need to keep their serves in. I hope their coaching staff and the squad is bringing some attention to that. As the Madness kept their serves in and gave themselves the opportunities to make the few plays to keep that 2-point lead for the whole set and then make the plays at the end when they needed to. So that's 2 sets in a row. The Madness have won it right at 14 points. We have not gone into any sort of side-out scoring. It's ended right away. So we'll sort out the lineup and figure things out here. Teams will come back out. We've got a few changes. We've got Alex Turkowitz coming in for Beach Hops. Looks like he's in the middle. As we've also got Sam Cloak coming in, and he starts off with a missed serve. That is not the way you want to start the match. We've got Zane Grossinger back in for the Madness. He'll start us off serving like he did in set number 2. Looks like his finger's taped and he's all ready to go. And that serves in the net. Boys, let's go. Set number 3 worth 3 points. We start off with 2 missed serves. Come on, boys. Let's get her going here. Somebody get a serve in. Let's see some play. As it'll be shot Volt back to serve. He's going to rip a spin. See what he's got. And that's out of bounds. So we started off with 3 missed serves. The missed serve trend continues. Just saying. I'm not one of these coaches. I don't play in the league, but maybe we should think about getting some serves in, boys. Just saying. The roll shot there from Tao. He's thinking smart. Just keep it in. Soft block there. Recovered well. Now that's a free ball tip there from Bramwell. Outside to Manville. Over top. Dug up by Shotbolt there. Ooh, that's over the net. Manville throws it down out of bounds. Boys, what is happening? Frantic play on both sides. You get an overpass like that, Manville? You put that down, buddy. Let's see some bounces and some serves in the court. So Turkowitz back to serve. He floats it. That's out of bounds. We've had 5 points here in the first part of this third set. 4 missed serves. Teams may be starting to get a little frustrated. I'm not sure, but we got to get something going here, boys. We'll see. Phil James back to serve. Up 3-2. Floats that one in. Pass by Cole. He'll get set. Dug up by James. Nice dig. Back set to Zeman. That'll go off the block and out of bounds. So the Madness keeping their serve in bounds with a soft touch on the block. Big dig from Phil James. And they put one away. Get a 2-point lead here early in this third set. Remember, it's only to 15 points. These are quicker sets, and these guys are used to playing. So Phil will float it again. That's a tight pass, and Manville doesn't make a mistake on that one as he puts it down. Obvious strategy that's emerging here through the first part, this first one volleyball match. Serve aggressively for sure, but give yourself a chance to score some points as we get a timeout from Beach Hops as they'll look to talk this over, as they've missed both of their starting serves. As we'll take a break, as teams enter this timeout, we'll be back with more action from the One Volleyball Premier League opening night. As we're back after that timeout, teams talking it over. It'll be Phil James back to serve again to start us off here after this timeout. 5-2 in favor of the Madness, and Phil James misses his serve into the net. The golden rule in volleyball: never miss your serve after a timeout. And Phil James did just that. So we'll see if Beach Hops can take advantage. It's Bramwell back to serve. He hasn't gotten a serve in this match. And he gets an ace! Bramwell rips an ace. So that serve not only is in, but it'll generate an ace. As Bramwell rips that one. No celebration though. Frustration may be starting to creep in for Beach Hops. They've been in each set and kind of gaffed it at the end, so they'll look to secure this third set. As Bramwell will serve again. That one in again, overpass. So a chance here for Beach Hops. Middle set to Battison. He has to tip it, it's a bit high. High ball to Zeman. The roll shot, dug up by Cloak. Back set, C ball to soft block there. Nobody's on it. And that'll fall. And what do you know, Beach Hops gets a few serves in the court. And they've tied this game up at 5. A little bit of frustration there for the Madness, as that was a huge soft touch. All 3 blockers at the net turning away, nobody playing that. Madsen very far away from that, and it falls. So a break there for Beach Hops as we're all tied up at 5. Some excitement early in this One Volleyball Premier League opening. We got 3 more matches. As Bramwell hits another tough serve. That one's in the net. Zeman on the back set as he hits that out of bounds. And all of a sudden, after the missed serve by Phil James after the timeout, things have totally shifted. After being up 5-2, the Madness find themselves down 6-5. As it'll be Bramwell back to serve again. He's on a bit of a run here. He'll rip the serve. That one's in again. Tough pass. Zeman almost saves it. That goes over and out of bounds. Another ace for Terrell Bramwell. That'll bring a timeout from the Madness. What craziness happening here in the third set of this One Volleyball Premier League opening match between the Madness and Beach Hops. Once again, we're here at the opening night. This is our first match. If you're watching this back on YouTube, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the One Volleyball Premier League, where you can check out all the newest matches, highlight videos from this excellent league. My name is Garrett May. I'll be your commentator for this opening night. Don't forget, head over to Yes Guy Gaming. Subscribe to my channel. Subtle plug for my own channel. I do volleyball video game videos. If you're into that sort of thing, head over, subscribe, check out a video. Some of the time it looks a lot like this, actually. Lots of fun, craziness happening on the volleyball court as we're back after the timeout. It's 7-5 for Beach Hops against the Madawaska Madness. Terrell Bramwell back to serve. We'll see if he breaks the golden rule. Oh, that one was close, and that lands in. So not only not missing a serve after timeout, rips an ace. So it's 8-5 for Beach Hops now. It was 5-2. Bramwell goes back and takes over. Now up 8-5. He'll rip again, that time just out of bounds. So a break there for the Madness. That could have been another ace. As it looks like we'll get a double substitution here, as Figueroa is going to come in for Zeman to serve. And it looks like Joel Hannon's going to come in the front row for Zane Grossinger. Get that right side attacker into the front row. Figueroa, the setter, into the back row. A little bit more offense in the front row for the Madness here. Maybe a bit of a bigger block. We'll see how it plays out as Figueroa is going to serve. Helpful touch from the tape. And the volley dump dug up by Matson. High ball to Manville. And he gets blocked off the face and then plays it again. A big block at the net. Was that Battiston? I'm not sure. I'd like to think it was. He's the spark plug of this squad right now. He's working hard. Keeping his team in it with the exception of the huge serving run from Bramwell. It's 9-6 now for Beach Hops as Cull's going to go back to serve. He hits that. Passed up by Matson. Back set to Manville. Tips that off the block and thrown down at the net by Peckham. The heads up play there by Manville and Peckham to keep that alive and throw it down. As Manville's going to be back to serve. It's 7-9. Takes his time with it. He'll rip the spin. Passed up by Shotbolt. C-ball to Bramwell. Hits that off the block. The aggressive attack from Bramwell. Has a few aces, puts that away, puts that C-ball away to maintain this 3-point lead as we inch close to the end of this third set. James Battison back to serve. It's 10-7 for the Beach Hops. He floats it in. Pass by Tao, outside to Tao, and he bangs that down the line. Linesperson wasn't sure. Head referee Brad Gerardo, a.k.a. Bananas. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about on the call. Doing a great job tonight, both referees, as Matson's going to serve it in. Passed up well by Cull. Back set to Bramwell. That goes out of bounds, so a break there for the Madness as they bring this game within one. We've been here before. Close game at around 8 to 10 points. Gaffed by Beach Hops and earned by Madness. So we'll see what happens. Floated in there off the tape. Tough pass outside to Shotbolt. Maybe a touch, maybe some action there. A bit of an expletive there from Eric Matson. Net touch called by the referee. Point goes to Beach Hops. Maybe a bit of a break there, not sure, but the point will go to Beach Hops. Everybody looking around like they're not sure what's going on, not sure why. Beach Hops earned the point. It'll be Cloak back to serve. As he pops in the float, passed up by Tao, it's off the net. Pipe set to Manville, off the block, recovered well by Tao. Outside to Tao, off the block, can they save it? No, just not quite in reach, as that goes off the block of Bramwell. We'll get another double substitution. Like I said, unlimited subs in the One Volleyball Premier League. I like the direction this league is headed. Letting teams do what they like, hopefully put on a show for the fans. As we see the crowd starting to fill up a little bit as people make their way in to check out some of the top talent from Ontario and all across Canada here at the One Volleyball Premier League, Toronto. That's an ace serve from Grossinger with the tricky float. Shotbolt leaving that, maybe hoping it was going to land in. So Beach Hops will make a substitution. That'll be Fanton coming in to pass that. Guess they're not liking what they saw from Shotbolt. He gets the yank. Fanton's into pass. That float will go right his way, and this time out of bounds. Grosinger after the ace misses one. It's now 12-11. As it'll be Fanton back to serve for Beach Hops. They're up by 1, 12-11. The float serve, that's out of bounds. Another missed serve for Beach Hops. Not a ton of serving success happening for Beach Hops. It's hurt them. It's 12-all as we come down to what should be an epic conclusion of this third set. Tao with the spin serve. He pounds that out of bounds. Takes his time and rips that one way out. Out of bounds, missed serve there, point to Beach Hops. As it's 13-12, they're looking to earn a point here, open up a bigger lead before they get to that set point. So Darlington comes in to serve and serves it in the net. So Beach Hops, another missed serve. The Madness are loving it. It's keeping them in this match. As it'll be Phil James back to serve. He had a bit of a run last time. He'll float it in. Passed up by Fanton. Back set to Bramwell. Off the block and out of bounds. Referee Brad Gerardo, a.k.a. Neo, dodging that one. Didn't matter. Point will go to Beach Hops. As now it's 14 points, we'll head into side-out scoring. So Beach Hops can win it here, but if Madness scores, they don't earn a point. They'll have to score on their serve. As it locks in, both teams need to score on their serve to score points. That serves in! And an ace serve, that'll do it! As Beach Hops, Terrell Bramwell takes over with a few kills, a bunch of aces in this third set. As Beach Hops take this third set with a score of 15-13.
And Madawaska Madness wins.
So the Beach Hops will win the third set and score 3 points in the standings. But the Madawaska Madness end up winning the match. In the point tie, they win by point differential. Crazy finish here at the One Volleyball Premier League. And we've got 3 other matches tonight. Thanks for watching. If you joined us on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the match. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, share with your friends. My name is Garrett May. You can check me out at Yes Guy Gaming on YouTube. Feel free to check me out, but thank you guys again for watching this match as the Madawaska will take it. As both teams score 3 points, but Madness take it with a +6 point differential. And that'll do it for us here in this opening match of the One Volleyball Premier League's opening night.